stay fly.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Adrian Nyce. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin Out. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina at the world famous Audio Box. I have a special guest right here. Right now, I'm here with
Bellie Bando.
in the building.
Big Bando at that.
Um, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you for having me, for real.
No, thank you for driving all the way down here. I know we didn't get to do it last time, so we definitely had to make it happen this time.
Yeah, in the storm, in the storm.
In the storm, the snowstorm.
Yeah, with my team, I got my whole team out here, and we all are really appreciative to be here, for real. It was birthday. It was a fun drive.
No, I'm glad you came. So for those of my audience who don't know who you are, just kind of like run through a brief, this is me, this is what I do, yada yada.
I'm Big Belly Bando, you know. I'm originally from New York, but my records dropped and kind of broke in North Carolina. I kind of became Instagram famous here in North Carolina. I sing and I rap. I'm like the trap soul girl. That's what they call me. My hashtags on Instagram, go look it up. Hashtag female Fetty Wap or hashtag millennial Mary J. Everything is me. I own those hashtags. Those are the names they was calling me though, but I had to steal the hashtags so I could make sure like I own that shit. But I'm the girl that like, it's kind of rough. It's still sexy, but I do the same thing that like Mo3 or Fetty Wap does. I sing the music of like poor people. I sing the music that like gangsters want to hear. It's like gospel for gangsters. It's good music. I talk about the niggas locked up and how it feels to miss that nigga. A lot of people know I was born to my mom was incarcerated when I was born. She had me pretty much in shackles here in the state of North Carolina. I was adopted and grew up in New York City my entire life. But if you look me up, like everybody kind of knows that. That's a part of my story. I vlog. I talk about it a lot. I don't hide it, and it's in my music. So my music's trap soul.
So is majority of your family here in North Carolina or in New York?
That's the thing. So my mom is half white, half black. She was incarcerated when she had me. She's from here, but my dad is from Honduras, Chamelicon, Honduras. And like I have family in San Pedro Sula, Honduras, ahorita, porque they don't want to live in Chamelicon no more. That's the hood. That's where the gang is at. That's where they killing people at. They running in houses and taking your sons out. If you got a son, they take them. So I've been able to move them. They're in San Pedro Sula. But yeah. So I was raised with my dad's family from 6 months to adulthood. So
What's adulthood?
like
Wait.
basically like I was raised with my dad and his mom from Honduras. So by the time I got here, my his mom had passed away. That's my nana. So I came here in 2015, and it was Easter weekend, and I was 21. Cause I was like, yo, somebody take me to the liquor store.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the liquor store? And they was like, it's Easter weekend, it's closed. And then when Monday hit, it was still closed. I was like, man, fuck y'all, this shit is crazy. But I got used to it. I like it.
So how's New York? Describe New York to someone who's your version of New York to someone who's never been there.
New York is active.
Active.
I had to get it out because, like, I'm a cancer survivor. So let's be clear. I don't want nobody to be giggling in the comments because I know they are so rough on me in the comments. But one of the things, I'm 3 years in remission from cancer. So you're going to hear the raspy. You hear it in my music. A lot of people like it. Some people still clown a nigga. They don't care. Can I cuss or no? Ooh, thank God. Okay. So, yeah, some people still be clowning me for the raspy. They don't care.
What type of cancer did you
Lymphatic node. So you could see like right here with
the scar? Yeah.
and you could see the tube there. And you could go to my YouTube, Belly Bando, and I have a documentary about it. You can
What?
actually see the tubes in my neck. You can see my kids around me. They had to induce my pregnancy, take the baby out, and then do all of that. So you see me with a 2-week-old baby in my arm with the tube. It's a lot. But it's up there, you know. It's up there for everybody to see. So.
And you overcame that.
Yeah, I overcame that. But yeah, so New York is active. It's very, very active. And I feel like if you are an ambitious person, you'll survive in New York. But if you're a lazy motherfucker, you're not gonna make it. New York is going, 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 going. You know, it's just if you want to be a singer, an actor, a dancer, an accountant, a banker, you want to have a supermarket, you want to work in a laundromat. If you just want to bag the bags at the supermarket, nigga, you gonna make it. Like anybody can make it. I'm telling you, like.
So why make the move back to North Carolina if New York is active?
Well, like my story is a little, it kind of like jumps around. So I got signed very young. Like I was emancipated at 17. I was homeless at 15. You know, my mom got locked up or whatever, so I was in the street. I finally went and did my emancipation at 17. Got signed with some folks.
Did you sign with?
This was Jolie. She got I Cree, you pre. I don't want to mess this up. Don't ask me this stuff. Cut this out.
You signed to somebody.
This is what I'm gonna say. Edit all of that. Anyway, the lady's name is Jolie. She worked for remember BT Centric, the Soul Channel. She worked production with them. She was kind of like you, like she was like an interviewer, you know. And she had this hot ass girl. I can't remember her name, so we're not gonna go there. But she was on the radio, and that's all I knew.
Was it a record label or was it a management company or was it
Like more
just
like a management company. But anybody who was any if anybody was smart, they was gonna sign to her because they knew where she worked. And that young lady was that she had already on the radio was one of the reasons why I signed. It was like, fuck it, I don't really do soul music, but we gonna run with her because she got pulled. Like,
shake?
you know, but I ended up getting pregnant, you know, getting in the streets, you know, the whole violent bad story. And I ended up having to find myself, you know, moved to North Carolina because I fucked everything up in New York and my grandmother done passed away. So, and I got this baby. So I moved down here, got a job, you know, at the prison. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing with nobody. But I was a good lady. Everybody loved me. But I worked at the prison, got my life together, got my divorce, and had cancer, beat it, found my way, and then got back into the music. It was a lot. It was my story is a lot.
When you got signed, how long were you? So you got signed and then you said you got pregnant,
I
right?
got pregnant
Well, the
like
pregnant.
a year and a half in. Like we were right there.
So once you got pregnant until after the cancer, were you kind of in your head thinking about music or like what was going on in your head?
It was so bad I couldn't even turn on the radio. Like if I married a man who was a DJ, who was a part owner in a club out in Williamston, North Carolina. They had something called Wings and things. So I married somebody that was heavily involved in music. He loved my voice. He tried to encourage me, but I was broken. I was so embarrassed that I had let that thing pass me like that. So like him always wanting to listen to mixes and stuff. I was like, turn that shit off. I don't, you know. I couldn't do it, but
You wasn't writing at all or anything like that. You was just kind of mentally.
I felt dead to the world, and I was so busy trying to find a corporate job, you know, that my degree would finance me, and so I wouldn't end up being a bum. I was just so busy trying to keep up with the Joneses, so nobody would know. But everybody would always say, "You don't want to sing again? Why aren't you singing? Like, what's going?" I'd be like, "I don't sing anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out my face with that shit. Like, I'm a correction officer. I'm a case manager. I'm married. I got kids. Like, and I was overweight. If you go all the way down my Instagram, I keep those comedy videos because they went viral. They were viral videos. They got me noticed before my voice came back. Because I had lost my voice too. That's why. I had lost my voice. You know?
So what? The first day that you, or what made you start? You know, get back into music.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what
Light switch, go.
I'm gonna tell you. It's the video where you look at me on YouTube and I have the tube in my neck with my baby. And if you look at the videos even after that, my voice was so raspy. Like people always ask me, "How did you jump back in?" That shit scared the fuck out of me. I remember one day something had happened. You know, a nigga was fucking around. and I couldn't say nothing. And all I could think was, damn, like about everything that I had missed. Had I just kept singing my song or just believed in myself a little bit more, I could have at least experienced some better moments before I'm laying on this bed with this tube in my neck and don't know if I'm going to die or not. And I was just so mad with myself. So I said to myself, I said, God, if you get me up off of this thing and you get this tube out my neck, I'm going to do whatever I can to just, do what you instilled in me. Even if I never get my voice back, I'll rap. I'll write for somebody, Lord.
We gonna do something.
I'll hold the camera, Lord. I'll be a servant in the industry. But Lord, you know that's where I belong in the music industry, God. I went to professional performing arts school as a vocal major. Come on, God. And slowly but sure, and let me explain, sorry to touch you, but I felt like, I could feel something. I feel like I feel like it's a safe place. Ain't that what my boy what he be saying? You know my boy, he be like it's a safe place.
It's definitely a safe place. Don't hold nothing back.
So I honestly just felt like if he gave me that opportunity, I was gonna take it. The tube came out my neck. They said the cancer was clear, but I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was strung out on cocaine. I say it on number 17, Divorce, on the mixtape Legally 730. It's go to the mixtape Legally 730 on all platforms by Bellie Bando. The song is called Divorce. And I'm literally singing to my ex-husband. And I'm telling him I was sniffing the coke like the man is still. But if you said you love me and this is real, I could just quit and we be healed. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't him that had to heal me. It was me. I had to sing my song. So, long story short, I I decided to book a session. When I booked the session, I'm not gonna say with who, but I recorded Type of Gangster.
This is in North Carolina,
I booked the session in Maryland.
Maryland.
The people who I was signed
Damn.
with on the label. It wasn't Jolie, because she wasn't gonna fuck with me. She
You
wasn't
was still signed to that label,
No,
or different?
everything was null and void, but the relationships were still intact. They felt for me. They felt for me. I was about 230 pounds, but that ass was stacked. You know, you know, I was already lit on the gram with my comedy. I took the Cardi B route. I was gonna laugh my way through.
Hell, the blueprint. What?
I had to follow my girl. She from Tremont and shit. I had to find my way. So I fucking hit up one of them, and fuck it. I had a flight boy from in Maryland. Everybody know he a really good producer. He's really, really good. He worked with all the celebrities, Russell Simmons and shit.
Flight
He's
boy.
dope. Flight boy, he's dope. I gotta give him his props. And he gave me another shot because he didn't want to. I had to go through Dice Man to get him. And Dice Man, I used to write for them. They were signed to Def Jam when I was 15. They were on the radio as well. I wrote songs for them. So I write songs for men too, okay? All right. So yeah, I was a little kid. So I was writing for them. So
15.
15. And I hit them up, and I remember Dice he said, man, that nigga ain't fucking with you. You acted a fool back in the day. He said, your ass fat and shit, you looking good, but goddamn, you acted up, but he got the booking. I went. And when I went, I was so lit, and he was just like, you using? And I was like, who gives a fuck? You hear these rhymes? Like, this shit lit. These songs is lit. He like, is you using? Because I remember you used to dip and dab. I said, yeah, nigga, I'm high right now. What's up? Like, fuck you mean? He like, your voice is really raspy. You're only, this Type of Gangster, go check that one out on all platforms, also on the mixtape. I'm really rapping. Like, it's rap.
When did you release your first mixtape? Was this when you were 15 or after you had got back in the studio?
When I got, this was when I got back in the studio. This was 3 years ago. Type of Gangster. Because the first stuff was soul stuff and it was released under a label. It wasn't released under me. I didn't own it. I'll never own it. Whatever they do with it is what they do. I don't even think nobody give a damn about it, to be real.
But you still get royalties and everything from publishing or.
Deal, regardless.
Lord have mercy.
It was a bad deal. No, but it was a bad deal.
Okay, so when you signed her, what was, I guess,
Everything.
offering you? What was she offering you that made you sign?
I told you, I was a little kid. I
So
was homeless. I had already been emancipated. I was 17. I was getting ready to graduate from high school, and I didn't know where I was going to go, what I was going to do. These people was promising me a place to live, food, and music galore. Just be in the studio all day and night. People would come in. I was just telling one of the people on my team, I would wake up 7 a.m. and there'd be a lady downstairs, a big fat lady. She would do my makeup, and she would do my makeup, and I would look like a whole new person. And she was so weaving my hair all different colors. I had it made. I fucked up. But leave me alone now.
I'm just curious.
I had it made. I had the old school deal where you get a fucked up deal, but you get to become a star.
Hell yeah.
You know, that was it. And she told me, you'll do this for a year or two. It was like a year and a half to 2 year deal. But after that, I could do whatever I want. And I would be major. That was the plan.
So your first mixtape, were you rapping or singing on it, or was it a mix?
Just like now, I've been the same girl since 18, since 17 years old.
And then what was people's reaction with you, you know, going back to music and releasing music after everything?
At first, I think I think it wasn't the everybody received the music well. They were so happy. It was the fact seeing me show my body online at first and do the comedy. They couldn't understand it and they didn't like it. I think people were just like, "No, don't do that. Not you." Like, but you're the cancer girl. You survived. Like, be a Christian. I'm like, first of all, I'm Muslim and this ass is fat, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. This is the way I want to approach the industry. And I didn't know if my voice was gonna come back, but in being obedient and in quitting using the way Flight Boy told me in that session, oh yeah, my voice came back. God bless me tenfold. I do whatever I want with my voice now, to a certain capacity, to a certain capacity. I'm still rapping.
So right now you're not signed to a label.
Nope.
Do we have any management or anything like that?
I'm unsigned, unmanaged, unsigned, unmanaged. I do everything myself.
Fully independent.
Fully independent. I do my virtual encoding, BDS, my ASCAP, all my contracts. I have NDAs for my dancers when we do photo shoots together, so they don't ever get mad the way I use their content. I check my BDS. I'm always writing. Who is it? Stephanie. She's in my freaking email right now. I'm always writing these people because when you ASCAP, BMI, this is a different language. It's a whole different thing. I do all my own business.
So many people don't know about this stuff.
All my own business. They get mad at me when I say a feature is only 500. Like I'm local right now. I'm really, really local. I'm taking all paid bookings. I'm doing paid shows. I'm doing paid hostings. I'm wearing people's clothes. This is somebody. This is I'm gonna go ahead and shout out. This is Yanni Apparel from Charlotte, and this is y'all own. She has a warehouse out here, racks and everything. She's amazing, a young black female. But I get paid to do this.
Said it's who?
Yanni Apparel.
Yanni Apparel.
Go to my page. I've shared it several times. Definitely. I brought her out with Pop Chanel last week. Was that? Last week, I did a paid hosting where I hosted for Pop Chanel to come out to Goldsboro.
So this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Since you're fully independent, do you know what an elevator pitch is? If not, I can explain.
I want you to explain for
Okay.
everybody, for my team.
It's cool. It's cool. Okay, so basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint a picture. Okay, and within this picture, this scenario, what I want you to do is you're gonna pitch to these record label executives why they should sign you. You have 1 minute to do so. Okay, so let me give the scenario, paint the picture. Okay, all right. So here it is. So we're in a big corporate building, right? Big corporate building. We're at the top floor. Okay, we getting on this elevator. Who's on this elevator? I'm on this elevator. You're on this elevator. We go down one floor. We got Rock Nation label executives on the elevator, Bad Boy executives, OVO executives. The who's who is on this elevator. So now you got 1 minute on the way down to pitch yourself. Elevator pitch, 1 minute pitch on why they should sign you, why they should do business with you. Okay, ready? And go.
Hey, how are you? My name is Bellie Bando. I just wanted to talk to you real fast and let you know I'm an upcoming artist. I make trap soul music. I write all my content and I make music in all genres. I make music in EDM, reggaeton, Afro beats, trap soul, R&B, inspirational, and I'm also Afro Latina, entonces I speak Spanish fluently. The only thing that keeps people engaged with me is the fact that my lyrical content is all trap soul. I make music for poor people, almost like if Dirk could sing, that would be me. If Dirk could sing, I'm classically trained. I've sang at the U.S. Open, Carnegie Hall. I've sang back up for Ciara, Chrisette Michelle, Aretha Franklin, Kathleen Battle. I'm a really dope girl. I come from the streets, but I have 3 degrees. I'm really smart, and I've done this all on my own without sleeping with anybody without even begging anybody. I just gave up and Googled everything and learned. I'm a student to the game. I will listen to you. I will learn from you. And I will make sure you eat for a lifetime. I promise you. I already have a following. My algorithms, I touch at least 30 to 40,000 people a a week. That is my algorithms. I mean, my algorithms are between 46 and something. They're almost 50-50 between men and women. The women love me. There's no pressure. Fuck with your girl. Come on. There's
With your girl.
no
And,
pressure.
say some manager or executive comes across this interview or this snippet. What's your social media so they can tap in with you?
And you can follow me at Belly_Banzo. That's BELLIE_Banzo, BANZO. It's Belly Banzo on all other platforms. Yeah, you can Google me. You can literally Google me and you'll find me.
That was a good pitch. That was a good little thing. For real. You did good. A lot of people do it, they freeze up or they just don't. But you did good. You just attacked, got at it.
Okay, that's me though. I'm a hustler. I'm big time hustler. What I said in that song? My daddy was a and my mama a freak. Come on, hey look, that's boo back, and that's with a blue check person. Like I done really well for this mixtape. Yeah, I really need to check my mixtape out.
Is there any Spanish on the mixtape?
Absolutely. I have a song with Colidrabia La Crema. He's the hottest artist in the DR to the point I was in Atlanta one day and I said his name and the bitch was like, Colidrabia. And she was from the Bronx, believe it or not. So yeah, I have a song called Me Gusta with Colidrabia La Crema. It is produced by Topa La Mascara. He has a blue check also on the gram. Okay, I network very well. Okay.
How do you go about managing two different like demographics? You have your Hispanic community, and then you also have like your Black community or your urban community, however you want to put it. How do you go about catering to these people, and catering to this people, or even worry about that?
I think that's the thing. Like, I'm originally like a New Yorker. Like I told you, 6 months old to now. So we don't see that shit. Like when I would wake up in the morning, I would go downstairs to the Aki's bodega, get my bacon, egg, and cheese. That's when I was eating pork. I don't eat pork no more. But I go downstairs, I get the bacon, egg, and cheese. He be in there, na na na. I'm hearing that shit all fucking morning. Then, I get on the bus. I got the Jamaican, Wagwan, girl, you gotta swipe your card again, the card not going through. Then, I get to school. I got those kids. Yo, and it was just, what the fuck? Then I go home and I got an abuelita who don't even want to speak English. Like, she's so annoying. At the time, I love her, but she was like so annoying.
You're just like a sponge sucking up all of this culture, different.
Yeah. And that's how I bounce around. Like, I feel like New York was such a lively place for a girl like me that was already dealing with the mixed stuff and the mom that was incarcerated and the dad in the streets. Like, it was so easy to blend in. Everybody was going through something. Everybody was an immigrant or knew an immigrant. Everybody was poor or had a poor friend or a poor nigga they was fucking. So it was like, we were all one and it was a high vibration. It was just so it was so and that's me. That's how I'm by. So when I moved here to North Carolina and I rubbed elbows with DJ Delmatic and Ski Money, my DJ, okay, and First Lady of the Coalitions and Jay Prag and Mike Blaze out in Cutting Edge Studios and Jordan and Black Monty Michi's manager and
How did
Stephen the Dream. Like,
Stephen the Dre? Hey, yeah, that's the homie.
I'm out of now, like, Top Pack, all of them.
I don't get so okay.
I told you.
How did you know to, I guess, start trying to tap in with these people? Was it is did any of this stuff you learn while you were 15 kind of just about certain ways to move, or okay, he's a DJ, I need to go talk to him, he's going to get my music this, that, and the third, or is it just kind of, I don't, you know
It was kind of like a mixture of both. Like I immediately knew when I reached out to Flight and he didn't answer, this shit was gonna be hard. Then I reached out to Dice, and then I think Dice was a very good player in the game for me, cause Dice is best friends with Johnny Blaze's manager. So when he didn't know what to do, he'd ask him, and he would give me tips. And he was like, you need to get in tune with these people on Instagram. Follow them. Send them everything you post. They'll reshare it. Those people have real people. They'll follow you back. Then he would say, you need to do a couple interviews. you need to do this. You need to, and I would just make a list and write the stuff down. And then when I would approach things, I remember one of the things he said, before you do anything, you need to make your ass cap, and you need to pick if you're gonna do distro kids or what's all the
Copyright and distribution. Yep.
copyrights and distribution. And he was like, "This is a big thing. Before you take these fucking pictures or anything." I mean, we had the MP3, and I was like, "Nigga, I want to post. I want to post." He was like,
Ready now?
"Yo," he was like, "I need you to do this." And he was like, "You need to just pay somebody to do it." And I didn't have the money. Okay, a nigga was broke, so I fucking googled it and I learned it, and I ended up doing it myself. Now, ASCAP did cost me because I paid for my own publishing and my writer membership. I paid for it all. It was like $100 a year, or some shit. But yeah, I did that, and then from there, he would just get me more tips and more tips, and then soon I ain't call his ass no more.
Now, are you happy that you did learn it instead of paying someone else, or what do you? How do you feel about having that knowledge now?
I feel like I started this 3 years ago by myself, per all the training and all the stuff and the relationships. If you would have asked me this 2 years ago, I would have probably gave you a nasty ass answer. But today, I'm so fucking grateful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I fought through it. And I learned everything about it. Like, I send my shit to playlists. I'm on 101.9 FM every day. I play in Kansas, Detroit, Atlanta, and New York. I done did Rough Rider interviews. I done walked out of a room with Erica Banks walking. I done walked in Erica Banks walking out, Rocky on her way. I done did it. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. I did it by myself. When I knew it was big guys trying to fuck me. When I knew that I didn't have enough money. When I knew that at one point it was like, man, you smoke so much weed, maybe you do got the money. Cut it out, son. Go look, figure something else out. I started doing some hostings and shit. It's just I figured it the fuck out. I hustled and I got on my computer. I sat up in my kitchen. My kitchen turned to an office. I got a scanner and a printer. And I was like, what the fuck? People was looking at me like, you was a trap nigga. What you doing? I was like, I know I'm a trap nigga, but I'm gonna have to do a little office work to get.
Yeah, we gotta get out, dig out this hole. We gotta get it. We gotta goals to achieve. We got all that.
Yo, I remember having people in my crib. Can I say this?
You can say it.
But I got a case. I go to court next week.
I mean, nobody here gonna judge you. Shit, get it on.
In the beginning, it was I had to make some decisions. Let's put it like that. So I just remember, and niggas know, the Williamston know, Williamston, North Carolina, they know, shit, the niggas in Harlem know I was coming back and forth, so they know. But I just remember sitting there in the kitchen, having a house full of people, and music blasting, and all types of vices is going on, and money is being made. You know what I'm saying? This is at the house I used to own. Niggas know I sold my house for the game. Yeah, that I sold my house for this game. Took that little couple racks and we reinvested it into this. Now we here. And it hurt me. I cried about it, but I'm happy now. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember that house being full up. We had a jacuzzi. We had holes in the tub. It was beautiful. But I'm on the laptop. And they tapping me like, yo, like, let's chill, like, turn up. Like, and I'm just like, bro, look at this email. Like, do you see who just emailed me? Light Skin Keisha. She said she gonna post me. And she did. Light Skin Keisha and Coco Vangos. Go look at their YouTube. They played my video Falling, my Madregue. Cause I got a like an island, a Jamaican style, whatever, Afro beat song. And the video was hot as fuck. But Billy Clean Visuals did that like a professional. He signed. He does videos for the Migos and all them. Like, he's a real, that shit was a clear ass video. Go look at it.
What's the name of it again?
Falling. 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 Go on YouTube and you can see it up there. But yeah.
So now that you have this knowledge, now that you have this battery in your back, are you looking for management? Are you wanting to stay independent? Are you trying to get signed again? Or
Absolutely. Like, if I was Doja Cat and my dad was a musician that was in the game, I do my history. If I was one of them cats, maybe not. But I come from absolutely nothing. Check the Clout Magazine article, It's several of them out there. Like, I come from absolutely nothing. There's no stocks. There's no shares. There's no trust fund for me. I got 3 kids, and I just adopted a 16-year-old. So I now have 4 kids. So I got 3 daughters and 1 son. I got to give them something. So if you are a larger resource, whether you are a Sony or you just a nigga with some bread and want to invest it in somebody because maybe you a truck driver and you just got a lot of money and don't really care about life like that, and you feel inspired by me. Take a shot on me, nigga. You gonna eat for a lifetime.
Preach. I was just gonna say she gonna make you eat for a lifetime.
I'm gonna make you eat for a lifetime. I promise you. And I'm not greedy. Like, it's crazy because a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people do know. If you following me, if you're a part of the Belly Gang, you follow me. Hashtag Belly Gang. We got hashtag Belly Gang Charlotte. That was the first team, matter of fact. We got hashtag Belly Gang ATL, hashtag Belly Gang East Coast, hashtag Belly Gang West Coast, hashtag Belly Gang Detroit, hashtag Belly Gang DMV, hashtag Belly Gang Philly. My nigga, I really made teams everywhere, and we got Miami too. We got Fort Lauderdale. Because Fort Lauderdale was the first people to let me in that section of Florida. So yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you're a part of them, like you kind of know, like you know that I suffered a lot in my life, and I live with a legal disability. It's called traumatic brain injury, so it's a TBI. So you know that there's some special things about your girl now. You know what I'm saying? Just don't cross me, and we'll be straight. But the good thing is, I write. I don't care what beat you put on. That's the thing with me. Now, I may talk about a nigga in jail. I may talk about my mama. I may talk about cocaine and flipping packs. But you could put it on an EDM track. You could put it on a reggaeton track. You can put it on a trap soul track. You can put it on an inspiration track. You can put it on a West Coast track. Anything you want. And I'm going to make something that's going to make you feel good. So why not?
The chart.
Greedy. I'll break bread. I'll do percentages. I pay everybody on my team. I got more than this because you wouldn't let me bring them all. I was gonna
She
have
was asking. We about to have the whole place full.
I was gonna have people fly out. We were so appreciative for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For real. Thank you.
So we about to hop into this next segment called "What the fuck is going on?" Okay, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so what the fuck is going on? Are you familiar with NLE Chopper? Of course. Okay. So did you see the video of him in the airport where dude had walked up on him and then they, got into the altercation that they got into? Talk to me how you feel about that. Do you think he handled the situation as should, or how do you feel about it?
I think, honestly, he did an amazing job. But the only thing I don't like, he didn't have more people with him. And I know people clown me. I think he did an amazing job for the circumstance because he didn't have people with him. I feel like with him being as honorable as I respect him as, for what he's done in his business. I don't care what you say. Of course, he's an amazing lyricist, but what he's done in business to transcend, he's walking into a legendary realm, and you don't have nobody around you.
He could have at least had one motherfucker with.
Gangster no more. Jay-Z is gangster to me now, okay? So if you didn't know, hey, here's one of your fans. Like, I'm a humble, cute ass fan. And shot a shot. No, I am a humble ass fan, and I'm telling you, you did not look gangster. You look like you was about to take a legend from me. Don't do that no more. Even I'm a local hood girl that got a lot of following. I got 35,000 real freaking followers. We made industry on blast. We made God, we made a couple of blogs, but it don't matter. I walk with several people with me.
So it didn't make any kind of sense for the guy to come up on him like, what?
Fuck. What the fuck?
Little
Ain't that the segment? What the fuck?
fuck. What the fuck?
Come on.
Okay, so next, what the fuck is up with? How do you feel about Kanye on his quest while dating somebody to get Kim back? And how you feel about my man Pete? Shout out to Pete, knocking him down, knocking him down. No, I'm just kidding. But how you feel about all that?
I love it. I'm a Leo. He's a Gemini. We're very close in spirit. And I always like anybody who follows me know this nigga is hashtagged under a lot of my shit. I love him. I love his mindset, everything about him. I adore him. I love what he doing, man. Get you some pussy while you get your pussy back, okay? Okay.
Do you think so? If you were Kim in this situation, you're trying to. I don't know if they're fully divorced yet, but ex-husband trying to get you back while dating another shorty, and you got. I guess you talking to somebody. Would you take him back, or would you I guess not.
I feel like she knew him. You know, she knew him. We all know who we are with. We know who we're dealing with. We know their makeup. And like I said, mental health is real. So I just expressed to you, I now legally for the rest of my life. It's actually my first diagnosis was post traumatic brain disorder. And I was wigging out on folks and stuff like that, still writing exceptional music, but acting a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? And I needed somebody to express that to, but my husband left. I feel like she withstood a lot. She understands his makeup. She's been there for all the several remakes of him because he's remade himself several times in his demise, in losing his mom, in the car crash, all of this stuff, and he always remakes himself. She's been there several times, you know, through this thing. She knows exactly who he is. He's a genius. His soul is in a different place. You know, losing your mom and stuff like that. It just does something to your brain. And being a fucking celebrity, I'm learning a lot. I'm losing a lot of patience with motherfuckers. I'm calling people regular. I never called regular before. I told my mama, said, you a regular ass motherfucker. You get on my nerves. Click, because you're doing regular shit. She said, why? I said, you just doing regular ass shit. I can't handle it. You know, it's just, I'm being funny, but for real. Like, for real. He can't handle all this shit. So figure out where you want to be, damn it. And if you don't want to support me when I'm hurting and the whole world is picking me apart, and I'm still creating flawless fucking new sounds. I'm riding with the times like no other person my age. I'm moving culture. I'm moving billions. I'm moving fashion. Bitch, come home. Like,
For real though, I mean,
run it up. Run
got
the
the
pussy. Come home.
rebound.
Come home. That's how I feel. I'm Team Kanye.
Okay, and then the last thing, what the fuck is going on with the court system? How do you feel about them using lyrics, rappers' lyrics to you know, in court cases to send rappers to jail and stuff like that?
I feel like, honestly, because you know, can I be honest?
You can be honest.
Well, we been honest.
You can be even more honest.
You know, I hate to say it, but I'm my mama's child. So I got, you know, I've been in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm trying to get out of trouble every day, it feel like. You know what I'm saying? With them folks. With them same folks. And am I good? Can they see all this? Okay. Okay. So honestly feel like it's wrong. Like just like I just said when I said to you, can I talk about this? Because it's in the past, but I had no choice to start my music. I come from nothing. I didn't really have no options. You know, it's okay, I say this. Music is a safe place for the okay, can I say this? How the fuck you gonna take that from me? How the fuck you gonna take that from us? When you dance to our music, you play our songs, you book us for your daughter's birthday parties. How dare you? How dare you? Like what y'all did to the baby, like what you do to all of us. It's not fair. Like what Instagram even do to the way we post. You like us to song and dance, you like the chicken noodle soup, but you don't like the fact that it's real. It's real. It's real. We're real. The pain is real. It's real. It's real.
And not even knowing if it's true or not.
And you don't even know if it's true or not.
Somebody else's story. Or...
And that too. Like I said, I write for other people. You know how many people have come to me and paid me $500 to write out some dumbass, excuse me, to write out some song for them because they done cheated on their girl, you know? And I'm writing this shit like, fuck it. I'm just going to record it. I'm going to sing it to him. He's going to sing it back. He's going to record it. I'm take my money. He's gone. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if he wanted me to say some shit? What if he wanted me to say he was riding in the six with a whole fucking fifth? He was flipping that brick. What the fuck? This is it. What the fuck? You gonna lock? We lit. It's all right. You gonna lock me up? Like, leave me alone. I was rapping for him. Like, it's a prop. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Nas, Meek Mill, and a couple other people are on the quest to get the, you know, ban them doing that.
I hope they do it, and I hope I could support them too. You know, I have a criminal justice degree. Yeah. I did it all. I'm
Kinda.
good as fuck. I'm sorry. My nails long. I'm slapping shit. We sucking all on the mic. Not we, me. I mean, ooh, no homo. Oh God. No homo. Look, I'm telling you. But for real, yeah. I hope they get it. I'm a criminal justice major, graduate. I got my degree at Monroe College in the Bronx. Okay, on for the road, okay? So, and I went to the campus in New Rochelle as well. You know, I'm New York bred. Maybe not born, but bred. But yeah, I have a associate's degree in criminal justice. I have a bachelor's in criminal justice with a minor in human services and a master's in human services. I worked Bertie, Eastern, Tyrell, Craven. I done got dudes out of prison just looking at their judgment and commitment being wrong from the audit, you know, and they didn't like it and put me under investigation and paid inmates to try to kill me. And inmates came in the office and crying, Miss Wright, you gotta leave. They gonna make me do something. Oh yeah. This look, let's get real.
That's
It's
crazy.
my time now, cause y'all tried to fire me, but I resigned. Let's get real. I've been that girl. I've always been that girl. It's just that, and I'm very educated. I was the girl that went to Monroe College because they had a dorm, not because I wanted to learn. I was homeless. I was homeless at 15, 16, 17, 18. So at that point, you know, I learned by default. Right, you know what I'm saying? But I always been a hood booger. You know, it's the way I talk. That's the thing that I can't really hide. My code
Cool though.
switching gets fucked up. I can't really code switch the way I would like.
It's all good. So your music. So how many mixtapes do you have?
I have one mixtape out,
One mixtape.
legally 730.
Do we have any albums or anything out? Or are we planning an album?
I'll be doing mixtapes until the bigger resource comes. You know, I'm gonna be that girl that you'll know. You'll know. When that album comes, you're gonna be like, damn, Jay-Z got her. She's going on, there's an anaconda around her neck. Oh yeah. She's twitching like Rihanna on Disturbia. You're gonna know, okay? I'm so serious about this. Like I'm manifesting every day. I'm burning my sage. I'm calling my girls like Ching and people that are upcoming in the industry but way bigger than me. I'm calling people like Jungle Boy who produce TPE every day for just good affirmations, and Ski Money gives me affirmations. I'm not playing with y'all. Like either let me in or move over or something. Like I'm coming.
Who or what about singles? Are we releasing singles at all? Or is it just
I have another single coming out, and it's gonna be devoted towards domestic violence called Midnight Train. But I also it's a look. This is when the college comes out. It's a prerequisite to my next mixtape, Cold Blooded, and that's Cold with a K. Okay, but I just won't be releasing any albums until the money's there. And
ooh,
you know, I'm doing everything myself. Yeah, I got money. I know y'all see me buying chargers and shit and Teslas on credit. It's on credit. It's on credit. But
that credit game is powerful now. You look.
yes, but and I do taxes. DM me. But look, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I'm still on. I'm still upcoming. I'm still on the come up. Like I do Black Only Soul Awards in Atlanta, April 30th, and I stand alongside Johnny Blaze, Evelyn Braxton, All Access, Remarkable. You know that's Easy E's daughter, from growing up hip hop. We're moving up. DJ Drewski, he's got me booked. I do bookings with him. Rich Dollars, they get me a couple of bookings. I did one with Juju. Just just give me a break.
Keep going.
I'm
Yeah.
coming. I'm coming, you know. And I know some people still look at me like a hood celebrity. That's okay. They take pictures of me in Walmart, bitch. Leave me alone. Look, leave me alone, okay?
And
Let me bigger.
the name of the mixtape one more time.
Legally 730 by Bellie Bando.
How many songs are on it?
18.
And so if we had, and that's on all streaming platforms, right?
All streaming platforms.
If we had to send them, if they were driving in their car, only had a chance to listen to one song on the mixtape, which song would we send them to?
We would definitely send them to TPE, Tight Pussy Energy. Okay, it's on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves that. That's the single we've been pushing. Okay, and that was released February the 14th. So I know there's a lot of whispers and
Last year? Okay.
you know, because a lot of people got whispers. And I love the whispers. And I give homage to where the whispers are coming from. You know, they're coming from the queen. She did her thing. Simultaneously, TPE is a beautiful record. And it could be a sister record towards her record. I just want people to accept it the same way they accept hers. Because it's on the radio alongside hers.
Is there a music video for it? Are we planning one?
Absolutely. I'm working with Real Mel Major. I don't know if you know him. Oh, but he's amazing. He just worked with Tory freaking Lanez. Gunshot? Nah, just kidding.
Good job.
I'm funny as hell. I like the joke. I'm sorry. But he just worked with Tory Lanez. It's on his page. So yeah, Real Mel Major is doing the video to TPE, if you didn't know.
Is Is that dropping soon this year?
Oh yeah.
Before summer,
We're getting
during
ready.
summer, after summer?
No, we started. It's a lot. I got a lot of scenes. It's a lot of stuff going on. We start filming next weekend, and it's in this state, some in Atlanta, and another shot I got to get in New York. So it's just a lot of movement. But we should have everything done by March because that's when the big stuff. I got a DJ Drewski interview coming. You know, we got a lot of beautiful stuff. Can I say that?
You just said it.
I said it.
Only on mouthing out.
Come on.
And okay, so when it's all said and done, and people hear your music, what do you want them to take from it after they're done? Like, what's the message you want them to get, if there is a message, or just
Honestly, I want them to find themselves in my music. Like I want them to hear my music and be like, "Oh, I need to be a fucking I need to sing, or I need to be a mechanic, or I need to drive, or I need to fly, I need to be a pilot. I need to go back and get my GED. I need to get off this fucking dollar bill. I need to get up and twerk more. I need to take more pictures. My baby daddy ain't shit. I need to go shake this ass. I might need to go fuck me a new nigga, make this nigga mad. Find yourself. Go be happy. Enjoy your motherfucking self. Life is too short. You're gonna get that out of my music. Every track.
fire? I like that you said that. Find themselves in your music.
Thank you.
Say that every time. I like.
I'm gonna say that every time now. I promise. You gotta find yourself in my shit.
So we have this last segment called Drop a Gem. And so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to drop a gem about certain things, okay? So you're just gonna give one piece of advice to whatever I name. It could be an entity, it could be a business, it could be a person, it could be a rock, it could be anything, okay? All right. So the first thing I want you to do is give one piece of advice to up and coming female artists in New York trying to make it.
Mm. If you're an up and coming female artist in New York trying to make it, just know you're not gonna be able to pay your way on the radio. You're not gonna be able to pay your way in anything. Those guys are gonna, can I say it? They're gonna fuck you 7 ways from Sunday. You gotta be good. You gotta get in your bag, get in your pen. That's not the area where you wanna try to fake it. You really gonna have to really, really be about it. And you're gonna have to do those shows, get in those clubs, get in the nightlife, rub elbows with those guys, and be loyal. Be loyal to the ones that work for you and find other women like you or that know more than you or that are in the rooms that you wanna be in. And you know, and don't be afraid to find help in the females in the industry. I don't, can I say it is whether the New York or not? Because that's what helped me. My biggest thing was the women. Remember this: the women will no matter how good you look, even if she's a dyke, she's not gonna want to fuck you. She's gonna help you, and if she doesn't want to help you,
She hating.
she's hating.
She hating.
He said it. If she doesn't want to help you, she's hating, and that's just that. But keep going because there's a handful of women in the industry right now that are working admin. They're doing virtual encoding. They're getting people their copyrights. They're getting people money on BDS online streaming. They're the backbone of a lot of the artists you love that are men, and they want to help other girls. They don't want to see us sucking and fucking for the feature. Okay.
And then now I want you to drop a gem to 21-year-old you. Where was you? What were you doing? Give one piece of advice to 21-year-old you.
If I could give advice to 21-year-old me, it would just be stop fucking and open your laptop. Cause when I stopped fucking and opened my laptop, everything started to work. I'm not even kidding you. Just stop fucking. I know you look good. I know you're fine. I was so fine. I'm still fine, but bitch, I'm getting fine. I'm like wine. But bitch, I was fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in the strip club. Niggas had the money, had the dime. Eating Dirt was in the club. He was out there in Starlet's shit. Cardi had the blue braid. It was lit. It was lit. But if I would have just stopped looking at all of them, because that made me get insecure. And I started like looking for the nigga to big me up instead of bigging myself up. All I had to do was open up a computer and do exactly what I just did in the last 3 years. And I would have been surpassed here. I would have been hanging with Mulatto instead of worried about whether her record is BDE or BE. You know, and that's real. You gotta be real
Israel.
with yourself. You just gotta be real with yourself and walk. Walk in your purpose.
There you have it, guys. Any last words before we get out of here?
Um, Thank you.
Nah, thank you.
Thank you so much. For real. No, thank you. Because you giving me a platform. You got to understand, I got girls in my DM right now asking me, how are you doing this? I vlog every day with my 3 kids in the morning. I drive every morning, like 4 in the morning, I start on Instagram. I go live on Instagram, Facebook, all the platforms, even the damn OnlyFans. Go live everything. And I showed, that's why the OnlyFans niggas love me. Because they want to help my ass. They feel sorry for me. They want to help. But yeah, I showed them me struggling with the kids, putting gas in the car, it's cold, dropping them off, then going to my day job, then driving to a show. Like the fuck? And just just that right there makes them feel like they can do it too. So they DM me they stories. They say, "Oh, I wish I could do this," or "My man is beating me up, and I can't sing, I can't go out, I can't do the things you're doing. What you did for me, you made room for them. So thank you." And I know I'm just
Appreciate
a
it.
little somebody, but then imagine how many other like you just doing something powerful for Williamston, for Robinsonville, for Goldsboro, for Aden, for Snow Hill. Like you doing something big for those little towns in North Carolina and for the places I come from. I come from 138th and 5th in Harlem, 40th, Sav. Ain't nothing but fiends over there. Once you get down to the east side, like I come from prison culture. I'm a conjugal baby, so thank you. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
I love you.
Thank you for coming through Mouthing Out. You're welcome back anytime. I'm excited to see what comes to your future, what comes to your music, where you go, where you take it, all of that. Guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please tap in with her. Go to her profile, listen to her music, click the links in her bio, do all of that. This is Adrian Nyce, Mouthing Out, and we are out. Peace.